You guys want story time? Who? No! Plenty of time to do story time now. It's a sad story. Do I go full screen for this? Full screen? So, I used to work at Subway. I think most of you have known this. I've said it multiple times, so many times. Used to work at Subway. Love Subway. You know, even though there's stuff about their tuna not being tuna anymore, I couldn't care less. I still love the place, right? So I used to work there for 4 years. It was a great time. I regret nothing about working there. I still loved it even after I stopped. And so I still try and go to Subway occasionally. And nowadays I try and go without my wife because she doesn't like going to Subway. So I go by myself and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go to Subway. There is a Subway very close to my house. Very close. So close, in fact, that it's merely minutes away. It's the perfect thing for me, right? I'm like, oh, I don't want to cook. Don't have to do anything. Gonna go to Subway. I don't want to cook today. Can go to Subway, and then everything will be great, right? I've been to the Subway twice, and I'll tell you why I've only been to the Subway twice. I keep giving the Subway chances, guys. I keep giving the Subway chances. They keep letting me down. The first time I went there, it was just a lady working by herself. She was a little older, and I was like, okay, all right, hey, that's not her fault, all right? We gotta give this Subway another chance. We can't be throwing shade at the Subway the first time we go there, am I right? So I go there a second time. I can't remember what happened the second time, but it was bad. It was bad. All right. Today, I went there a third time. I went to this Subway a third time, hoping that today is the day. Today is the day that I have an excellent experience at this specific Subway. I go there. I get in there. There is 8 people in front of me. And I'm like, okay, you know what? It's okay, I can wait. I got some time before we stream, right? It's gonna stream at like 1-ish my time. I got time. I can wait. It's gonna take 5 minutes. And then I'll eat, and then we'll stream, right? I was there 15 minutes. 15 minutes! So I'm standing in this line, right? Like I said, end of the story, you know it takes me 15 minutes at the end. Okay. I'm standing there, and I'm like, all right, gotta be patient, all right? I don't wanna implode. Don't wanna get mad. It's not the Subway workers' fault. End up waiting there 15 minutes. There's 2 kids working. Okay, both of them looks like they're 15, which normally I don't care. I don't care if you are 15 and working at Subway, but as long as you're doing a good job. But these kids were not doing a good job. One of the kids who, given he was new, and I know that because the other kid was like telling him what to do a couple of different times, and I get if you're new at a job, I totally understand that. But there's basic sanitation rules in place for this kind of crap, all right? One of the kids was like, he had one glove on his left hand, and then no glove on his other hand, and he was doing the veggie station. So he was like reaching into the freaking spinach and putting on the sandwich, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to confront him. I'm gonna have to confront him when I get up there, because he's not touching my sandwich with his bare hand, okay? Because he was going from register to veggie station barehanded, and you don't do that. You don't freaking do that. You gotta know the rules at Subway. So like that kid was doing that. The other kid, I don't know if he was smoking the weed in the back, but like he kept forgetting everyone's order. And people would tell them their order like 3 times. And like, so I go up there finally after like 12 minutes and I'm like, I want spicy Italian, 6-inch. Because I wanted something, decent. Like, I just wanted something small. Normally I get a foot long. I was like, I'll just do something small today, right? I had to tell him that I wanted pepper jack 3 times. Also what I do is that what I normally do, which I suggest if you do go to Subway, put on green peppers and onions before you toast it, and then toast it. And the whole thing smells like green peppers and onions. Amazing. He put on that crap and was like, what else do you want? I'm like, no, bro, I already told you twice I want it toasted. Like, open your ears. What are you doing? And it was awful. And then at the end, like, the machine asks if you want to tip them, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna tip you guys. It's not this time. And then I walk out, and yeah, I did when I got to the veggie station, and the guy with the one glove, sorry, on his left hand, and this hand was no gloves. I was like, bro, I'm sorry, can you put on a glove, please? And like, he obliged. He went and got a glove. But, like, when he did that, like, one of these, like, elderly gentlemen in the back was like, yes, please. Like, applauded me that I told him to go put on a glove. Yeah, it was just a lot, gang. It was a lot. It was a lot that happened. Okay, alright. That's my Subway story. The sandwich was okay. And I only say that because of the Subway ingredients, not the fact that they actually made it well.